Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tori Brain. Thank you for being here. This is Holy City Mystic. So today we are going to talk about the apex of your Yod in Scorpio. If you guys need any refreshers about what a Yod is or how to find one in your birth chart, you can follow the links below, and there are 2 videos talking about how to find them and the generals of what they mean. So, if you have your Yod apex in Scorpio, that means the 2 base houses, the 2 quincunxing houses, are going to be Aries and Gemini. So this one always cracks me up because I cannot think of a better example of a quincunx. All quincunxes behave as quincunxes, but like, damn, this one. Scorpio is all about depth and truth and going beneath the surface. It's all about secrets and other people's money, and like it's a very deep sign, like it very deep, very, very deep. And the 2 quincunxing houses are Gemini, which, I mean, you can't get a much lighter sign than Gemini. Like, Gemini is very social, it's ruled by Mercury, it's all about communication. Think of it as like a very light blue, like a very sky blue. Gemini is just very excited. It's all about friends and siblings, and you know, it's just, they want to chat, like they're very chatty. And then you have Aries, which Aries is all about getting things done, being very quick. It's a fire sign, it's all about the self, it's just like very real. Like Aries are usually very real, very genuine, very, yeah, just kind of in your face. And then you have Scorpio, which is very private, usually overthinkers. They're the ones that like the conspiracy theory documentaries and stuff like that, like everything beneath the surface. And it's also a water sign, so deep emotions. They don't always show their emotions, but I mean, you can guarantee they're there. There are a lot of emotions there. And then you have a pretty non-emotional sign, quincunxing it on both ends. So whatever placement you have at the apex, you're gonna feel like you don't have time, speed of Aries, you don't have time enough to dive deep, to have the emotions. You might feel that you're too emotional because it's quincunxing also with Gemini. It might also feel like you're really not allowed, and this word allowed keeps coming up for each one of the Yods, because so often in childhood and just how we're raised and in society, whatever society we live in, a lot of whatever is at the apex was made to feel like they weren't allowed to be there. Whether it be your moon at the apex, not allowed to feel the way you feel, or Mercury, not allowed to say the things that you say, or even your ascendant, not allowed to be who you are. That is something that might be coming up a lot for anybody with a Yod, but especially Scorpio at the apex of the Yod. That is very intense. There's something in your chart that has an intensity to it that has been dismissed, has been not taken seriously, has been ridiculed for being too deep, too big, too unnecessary for what you have to do quickly, what you have to talk about. So I think it's just really important to know that this is something that has been held back. It is something that is ultimately your gift, your destiny in this lifetime, to be able to use and celebrate that part of you. So definitely know you're either at that place in your life or at least headed in that direction. But it is a very hard Yod to have. It is something that is very challenging and can be very shameful, because Scorpio, I mean, their emotions are so deep underneath the surface that instead of, you know, reacting in anger or reacting in some kind of rebellion or something like that, it can just dissolve into this very heavy shame. And so that's another reason why I feel like learning about yourself and others is just so important, especially with astrology, because this shame might not be yours. It might just be something that somebody said one time that has turned into this big shame that you have to now dig out. And shame is just like cancer. It grows, it's dark, it can color every single part of your life. And so if you do have this placement and you do struggle with shame, it's definitely something to look at. I highly recommend therapy, journaling, having a safe person, knowing who your safe people are. Sometimes your family or even your friends, your frenemies might not not be your safe people. And so it's very important to just know where you are safe and be able to talk about this type of thing, because we all experience shame. We all have things that other people don't like about us, and actually being palatable for every single person you run into, everybody you meet, is not possible. So don't worry about it. But I think it is a really good thing to look into this and make sure you are allowing yourself to be yourself, even if you're the only one that's doing that. I'm allowing you to be you too, just in case you need that. I'm here doing that too. So you guys take care, and I will talk to you next time.